Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Revolutions are more alike than they are different, because people always work together and they always hope for a better future. Good afternoon, respected opponents and adjudicator. My name is Nicole, and I am the second speaker, arguing that revolutions are more alike than they are different. With that in mind, I'll begin with some rebuttals against our honorable opponent's points. Our honorable opponents have made three responses to our arguments, saying that each country has a different form of dissatisfaction, each country has a different form of goal, and different kind of adversity. However, we feel that our honorable opponents have generalized our three different points into one point and simply said that there are different types of dissatisfactions, goals, and adversities. However, this is a hasty generalization, and even though there may be minor differences, we can see that there are still major similarities that hold these together. Even though a country has different goals, it is still a goal, and even though a country has different dissatisfactions, it is still a dissatisfaction. And the fact that it can be classified into this certain term means that there are major similarities that bring them together into this term. Which brings me to another point, that revolutions, in the motion itself, it has classified these different events into the word revolutions, and when these different events are classified into this term, it symbolizes the fact that they do have these similarities that outweigh the differences that bring them together. They are not riots and they are not celebrations, they're revolutions, and that is why they are more alike than they are different. Our honorable opponents have also pointed out that revolutions are different in that some are successful and some are unsuccessful. However, in response to this point, we recognize that a more significant similarity of revolutions is that even though some fail and some succeed, all revolutions change something, and there are always aftermaths of the revolution. For example, the Hungarian Revolution failed, but it actually sparked rebellion against the Soviet Union in many different countries. And the major similarity in revolutions that outweighs the fact that some are successful and some are unsuccessful is that something always changes, and it is always significant in our history. And that is why we always go back and study these revolutions for history. Now I will move on to our points here on the affirmative side. Revolutions are more alike than they are different because there is always a common hope for a better future. In the Prague Spring, people hoped for political liberation. In the Saffron Revolution, people hoped for economic and political equality. In the People Power Revolution, people hoped for a better government. Even though these are all different hopes, we recognize that a major similarity is that they are hoping for a better future, and they are fighting for what they believe can improve their lives in the future. A second point that shows how revolutions are more alike than they are different is that all revolutions include some sort of teamwork. In the People Power Revolution, even though it was only 3 days long, there was a rising mass support, and thousands of civilians gathered together to support this revolution. People worked together to set up barricades and to protest, and in turn it became very successful. The major similarity of revolutions, regardless of whether or not they are successful or unsuccessful, is this sense of teamwork. And for the reasons above, we are proud to propose. Thank you.